coming to you with another video, and I'm in front of my little fake garland Christmas tree that I made. I didn't put any ornaments on it this year, but that would make it more complete, but I hope you still like it. Anyway, so as you can tell by the title of this video, these are all of my red and green books, and I decided to wear a red and green scarf as well. The first one is a red book, and that is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by, what am I saying? Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor. I'm currently reading Daughter of Smoke and Bone, so I hope to get to this book in December, hopefully, after I finish the first one. So this is a book series that came out quite a while ago, and I actually picked this one up from my local library, and it was really cheap as well. This series is about a girl named Karu. I'm not really far into the first book, so I can't really tell you too much. Anyway, this is a sequel, so, but I'm sure lots of you guys have read this series before, and it's just a continuation about her. And this says the stunning sequel to the highly anticipated Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and I'm really excited about this one. It has a really pretty map inside as well. I love books with maps. So here's the first red book. The next book is a green book, and that is Last Breath by Rachel Kane, who unfortunately has passed away quite recently. And I'm really sad now about reading any more of her books. This is book 11 in the Morganville Vampires series, and it's mostly red. It's got a nice green, mostly green. It's got some red in there, and it's got some green on this cover. Well, this is about a girl named Claire Danvers, and she moves to this town called Morganville, and she's human, and she is running with lots of vampires. And I haven't read this series in quite a while, so I'm excited to continue on with it. And yeah, it does have lots of books in this series, but it has lots of mystery, and it says it has lots of like typical vampire elements to it. And I started reading this series back when was all the vampire books rage, so obviously I've lost some interest in it now, but it's still pretty sorry, that's my daughter in the background. It's still pretty good series. I do recommend it, and that's the other ones in the series right there. So there's Glass Houses, Dead Girls Dance, Midnight Alley I've read, Feast of Fools, Lord of Misrule I've read, Cape Corpus, Fade Out, Kiss of Death. So I am like halfway through this series, so I can't wait to continue. I have a green book and a red book right here, and they're part of the Harry Potter series. So the first one is the green one. It's got a little bit of green there and has some red too. And then the red one, the last one, has some red on these editions as well. I'm currently reading The Order of the Phoenix, which happens to be a red cover as well, so that's pretty awesome. Red and green, very Christmassy colors, and Harry Potter is kind of Christmassy. I think every book in the series has a Christmas in it, so it's a very Christmas oriented series as well. And I've actually been reading the whole book series for the first time this year, and I've read them all in audiobook, but I do have the physical copies as well. And so I haven't seen all the movies, so I do know what happens in all of them, and I don't think if I talk about it, it's going to have any spoilers. and you guys know what the series is. And the last book is a red book, and that is Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. Could say it's more pink than red, but I'm still counting it. And this is part of a 3-book series. The first one, Anna and the French Kiss. The second is Lola and the Boy Next Door. And the third is Island Happily Ever After. So the first one takes place in Paris. Don't
read to me. Read it to me. Read it to me. Right
okay.
here. Read to me right here.
Okay, I read it. It says, her best friend or maybe something more. It's a romance series. I don't know that much about it. This one's been around for a long time too. I think it was published in 2010, so it's like 10 years old.
Read to me over here, Mommy.
Okay, maybe I will. It's my daughter. And yeah, so it's got really pretty font inside as well. I like the chapter headers. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.